down. Y'all see? It's time for Christmas is over. It's time to get the Valentine's stuff out. Good morning, Charles. Good morning, user. Good morning. Oh, she turned the earth into a mighty God's tree. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, Sierra. Good morning, Juicy. Good morning, Joanne. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, 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 welcome in. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Y'all already know we'll take out the 10,000 taps. Today's topic, what do you have, but what do you want? We're going to talk about what you got right now, but what you want. What are you trying to accomplish in the new year? What it is that you want? What are you willing to change? What are you willing to give up? What are you willing to walk away from? What are you willing to say, you know what, I'm not doing this no more? Because if you don't want change, baby, don't be on my live, because I'm only talking to those that won't change in their lives. I'm only talking to those that are ready to do something better than what they've been doing. I'm only talking to those that look in the mirror every day and say, you know what, it's time to stop complaining about certain things and make better choices. We talking about making better financial choices, because baby, we trying to build financial wealth. And you know what that look like? Generational wealth. You know what it look like? It look like it's starting with you. You cannot talk about it and don't be about it. Let's talk about it. We talking about what you got versus what you want. Baby, we got a few more days in this year and it's done. It's over. This the last Sunday in this month, this year. This the last Sunday in this month. The last Sunday in this year is it. We got a few more days before the new year. A few more days before the new year. You understand me? And it's time to say, you know what we going to do in the new year, and we not going to just talk about what we going to do. We going to really actually put forth the effort to do it. Good morning to my YouTubers. Is this Miss Cynthia? Is that you? Nope. Good morning, good morning. I need Miss Cynthia. I need somebody on my YouTube to go check something. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm new here. Good morning. Welcome in. Thank you for joining my YouTube. Okay, I know you new here, but I can ask you to do me a favor while you on my platform. Could you go and look and see if you see the money sign? Good morning. I need to see if the money sign pops up now, because I saw the money sign finally that popped up. I just want to see if it pops up now, because somebody. Good morning. Thank you, baby. And baby, no makeup. This early in the morning glow. This that early in the morning glow. That's that early in the morning glow. But I want to see if you can see the money sign while you on my YouTube. Thank you. If somebody can check and see if they see the money sign. Bye, Hector. Good morning, 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 good morning. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Listen, today's topic, like I said, we talking about us. Okay. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for checking for me. Thank you. Well, thank you, child. I just threw my, because I got so many Christmas shirts. I said I'm throwing it on this morning. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Y'all come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Happy Sunday. Listen, we talking about real life goals. We're talking to each other, motivating each other. Let y'all know that it's a, thank you. There's a link in my bio to purchase my journal. If you have not purchase my journal, go and purchase my journal. Thank you to everybody that has purchased my journal. They already said they seeing results because they ready. Okay, bye. They said they need to, they already enjoying it. A few people already done downloaded my journal. If you have not downloaded the journal, download it. If you have not, if you new here and you need a reason to keep going, to give up, to walk away from something, especially when you're in a bad relationship, there's a link in my bio to my book. I wrote a book called 3 Years Too Long. And if you need to do that, yeah, tribe is a subscribe. Subscribe. If you don't mind, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. What you cooking, Kimberly? Good morning, good morning, good morning to my YouTubers. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning to my YouTubers. Good morning, TikTok. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. Y'all know we don't take off. Good morning, Falkshire. Good morning, Vincent Davis. Good morning, D. Marie. Good morning, 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 good morning. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We're talking about bacon and eggs. That's what's up. We're talking about what you got versus what you want. What is it that you want in a new year? And we're not talking about unrealistic goals. We're not talking about, oh, I want a Benz, I want a mansion. We're talking about realistic goals. We're talking about getting in shape, eating better. We talk about drinking more water. We talk about having some peace. We talk about cutting some things off. We talking about standing on business, like really standing on business. And if you're not really ready to stand on business, you ain't really ready to pour back into yourself. Why are you watching me? Because baby, I might step on your toes. Because join my live at your own risk. Let me give out some of my disclaimers. Join my live at your own risk. Because on my live, first and foremost, we will talk about Jesus. We will talk about God on my live because it's my live. If you prayed about something, ask God for something, and He ain't changed your circumstances, baby, this ain't the live for you. Because I'm going to talk about Jesus. I'm going to talk about God on my live because it's my live. One thing about it, I'm one of the realest live hosts you're going to ever come across because I'm going to keep it real. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. I'm not going to water down nothing. I'm not going to pacify you just because your feelings going to get hurt. If you a grown woman, grown man, and you don't mind somebody really telling you the truth, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. I am a live host, but I don't know how to help you grow your platform. Now, if you need followers, follow each other. Grab up people. Do what you need to do, but I never really talk about gaining more followers on TikTok. But if you need followers, let me know, and I will ping you up. That part. Kimberly says she want to get her finances in order. But on my live, I pour more into you. I want to talk to you about you. Everybody that's in the chat already, I hope y'all spoke when y'all came in because y'all don't come in nobody's house and don't speak. Everybody in the chat put me versus me. While I'm giving out my disclaimers, me versus me. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, welcome in. Me versus me. That's what I want to see in the chat right now. Me versus me. Because 2026 is personal. 2026 is personal. 2026 is personal. That's what I want to see in the chat. 2026, put me versus me. Because 2026 is personal. It is personal. 2026 is personal. Me versus me. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Everybody in the chat put me versus me. Coming into my live, listen. Join my live at your own risk because I might step on your toes. Good morning from Chicago. I might step on your toes. I might step on your toes. I might hurt your feelings. I might say something that you don't agree with. And if you are emotional and if you wear your emotions on your sleeves, then this ain't the live for you because we're going to talk about it. And another thing what I don't allow you to do, I don't allow you to get in my live and point fingers at nobody else. I tell you to take accountability for the choices that you made, good or bad. Because nobody can't do nothing. Thank you. Nobody can't do nothing to you unless you allow them to. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning. Nobody can't do nothing to you. That part, they can't do nothing to you unless you allow them to do it. And until you take accountability for those things, then and only then can you heal. I'm talking about all the way down to a man hurting you. Because the number one topic on my live sometimes it be that women love to get on my live and talk about how a man has hurt them, but they never want to take accountability on how they allowed that man to hurt them. Take accountability. Men will tell you that, and I'm talking about grown men. Grown men will say, you know what? I did wrong. I cheated on her. I mistreated some women. I lied to some women. I used some women. They will. But women, they want to play the blame game, and it's everybody else's fault. They holler about, oh, it's because what he did, what my daddy did, what my mama did, it's everybody else's fault. But on my live, I'll make you look in the mirror. I make you look in the mirror and face yourself because you versus you is what we talking about in 2026. And if you ain't talking about that, please don't get on my live talking that nonsense because we finna heal some things. You know, some of us was raised with whatever goes on in this house stays in this house. A lot of stuff been brushed under the rug. And today we pulling it all year. We've been pulling it back. We pulling the rug up. You understand me? We putting the rug up. We putting the rug back. We not leaving nothing untouched. I talk about everything on my live. Another thing I want you to know, I am saved in real life. Like I'm saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, baptized, believing, tongue talking, hand clapping, foot stomping, fivefold ministry, saved. I'm saved in real life. It's not just for social media. I'm saved in real life. So if you come on my live and think you finna talk anyway but right, you're going to be left, you're going to be blocked and blessed. I may not block everybody, but if I can see you, and then if my Mars ain't on here, baby, you getting shown enough out of here. Because it be a waste of my time, people coming on here talking about everything that's not important. We ain't got but a few more days in this year, and it's a lot of stuff that we need to talk about, and people be scared to talk about it, and they feel more comfortable coming on my lives or getting on social media. At least nobody can't really see them, so they can talk of how they want to talk freely. We gonna open up a bag today. When I say open up a bag, I'm talking about we gonna open up everything that hinders you, that has you held down, that has you bound, that has you saying to yourself, I can't do it. Because my question is, what do you have right now? What do you want? What do you have right now? But what is it that you want? And how are you going to get there? When you come on my live, take accountability. When you come on my live, either you're going to do one or two things. You can get a pen and a paper and take some notes, or you can get a box of tissue, because I might break you down all the way to your knees. And I'm telling you, since yesterday, I don't let it be known, I'm walking you like a dog. Yesterday, I was talking to a young lady, and she began to talk about certain things that's going on in her life. And then she was talking about she going through this, and I was telling her, listen, people want you to sugarcoat it. I am not going to sugarcoat it unless you underage. Then I'll give you a pass. But 35 and up, baby, you gets it, because you too grown to be afraid to face what's the reality. If he ain't coming home every night, and I'm talking about it's been a constant, girl, he got somebody else. He just holding on to you. He don't want nobody else to have you. Like that kind of stuff. If she not cooking and cleaning, baby, she ain't just started. She ain't just started not cooking and cleaning. She been not cooking and cleaning. Good morning, yep. If you don't want to hear the truth, this ain't the live for you. Because I'm going to tell you the truth, not going to pacify it, not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to give it to you blood raw. I'm that drink with no chaser. My husband always tell me, Daddy, you know you will kick a person when they down. It ain't kicking them when they down. It's me telling them the truth. People don't want to hear the truth. They want you to say, oh no, girl, he cheating on you. He going to get better in the new year. He is not going to get better. If you tolerate it, he going to tolerate it. And quit being confused on why he's sleeping on your couch. Quit thinking that it's a flex that he bend the corner and come back. Girl, he come back because you weak. He come back because he know he can get that right there. Come on in here. Come on in here. Oh, it goes down early in the morning. It's only 7:15, and I'm up already talking junk. I'm already got people riled up. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. Tell a friend, tell another, tell them that Pretty Brown is live. If you have not subscribed to your girl, please subscribe to me on TikTok. Follow me. Subscribe to me on YouTube. If you have not subscribed, my name is @PrettyBrown43. Baby, I'm trying to get all this out of the way so we can get to talking. I created a journal. Shout out to everybody that has already purchased my journal, who downloaded the digital journal and is ready for the new year, going into the new year with my journal. Shout out to all of them. If you would like to purchase the journal, please click the link in the bio and go to that journal so you're able to purchase that journal. Because, baby, we start the new year off right. We're going to start this thing off right. We're going to start this thing off right, baby. We start the New Year's off right. Anybody that purchased the journal, the first thing I want you to do in the journal, I want you to write the amount of money you're going in to the new year with. We're going to say, I don't care if you negative, if you ain't got no money. If you start that thing off on negative, I want you to put that in negative, because every month, January has 31 days. On the 31st day, we're going to talk about it. We're going to discuss what you started with, but we don't want to know your number. That number is between you and God. But we want to, I ask you, are you still in the negative? Or did you gain some money? Did you lose some money? I want to know how you handling your finances. And see, all this is for free. I ain't charging you to do this, because we're going to work on this together. Because, baby, from January to the end of next year, the Lord's willing to allow me to see the year through. We're going to be here rocking and rolling. We're going to get your finances in order. We're going to get that credit score in order. Welcome in, welcome in. She said they watching from London with hot chocolate. Welcome in from London. Listen, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's time to get yourself together. It is time for you to say, you know what? I got to stop watching millionaires and become a millionaire. I got to get myself in order to receive the blessings God has for me. Everybody want God to do something for them, but you don't want to put in the work. Faith without work is you cannot expect God to bless you abundantly when you don't even take care of what you have right now. Oh, y'all don't want to talk about that, but baby, we're going to talk about it. Even if you don't want to talk about it, if your feelings get hurt, baby, this ain't the live for you. So come on in, come on in, come on in. Like they did, or she did from London. Please let me know where you chiming in from. Let me shout you out. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. This live is only for those that say, you know what, it's time for me to get myself together. It's time for me to quit making excuses. It's time for me to quit running for exactly what's going on. And that's me. Everybody in the chat, put me versus me. That's you versus you. Tacoma, Washington in the building. Put me versus me, because in 2026, it's you versus you, and it's personal because you got something to prove. But you gonna prove that to the person in the mirror. You gonna prove that to the person in the mirror. You ain't in competition with nobody but that reflection on your wall. Baby, you know how they say the vampires don't like mirrors. Baby, we uncovering all mirrors, because you gonna walk by a mirror all 2026, and you gonna be looking at yourself, facing yourself every day until you start saving money. You gonna stop minding a business that don't pay you. You gonna stop getting in people gossips. You gonna stop jumping on every gossip train, being in everybody's business, baby. We can't mind Cardi B business. Cardi B business is in a whole different tax bracket. We ain't got no business minding Cardi B business, especially when your credit score 200. We ain't got no business minding nobody else's business when we can't even pay attention to what we got going on. We gonna become better mothers and better fathers. We gonna become better parents. We gonna become better friends, daughters. We gonna become better lovers of ourselves, not the selfish type, meaning we're gonna start protecting our peace from things that don't benefit you. If it don't benefit you, why are you entertaining it? Why are you allowing something to come and steal your joy? Why are you allowing something to come and hinder you? Why are you allowing something to come and stop you? You don't need to be around nobody that's stagnant. You don't need to be around nobody that don't want much in life. You ain't got no business around nobody that ain't pouring back into you. I'm talking about a friend, a foe, or a lover. You ain't got no business laying up with nobody that don't want to see you do good. You ain't got no business laying up, dealing with nobody, conversating with nobody. You ain't got the time to be dealing with nobody that is not pouring back into you. Why are you wasting your time? You mean to tell me you lay up with this man, you lay up with this woman every night, and not one day they get up and say, baby, we got to do better than this. Not one day y'all sit to the table and come up with a strategy. Not one day y'all conversation, y'all go on a date and y'all conversate. How do we do better? How do we become better than our parents? How do we break generational curses? How do we get generational wealth? What does generational wealth look like? The topic of today is, what do you have versus what do you want? And if you don't want to talk about it, baby, it ain't never too early, nor is it ever too late to talk about getting yourself together. And if you feel like, baby, it's too early in the morning for all this, please keep on going. Get off my live, because, baby, I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about on my live. I'm here to pour back into you. And if that's not something that you want, if you feel like it ain't beneficial, you feel like I ain't got enough degrees, baby, I got a master's degree, and I'm a certified life coach. So, baby, what you want to do, what you want to talk about, let's do it. And I'm going to give the advice to the best of my knowledge. I'm never going to speak on things I don't know, I ain't never been through. I ain't got no business speaking on things that I ain't never been through, because I ain't never been through it. What makes me the person that knows? And I don't think I know everything, but I done been through enough in life. I'm 46, been through enough in life to be able to share some knowledge, and that's what's wrong with everybody. See, our people perish without knowledge. We perish because we don't want no knowledge. We think we know everything, and especially this generation, you can't tell them nothing. I'm an educator. I teach 9th grade ELA, and them kids think they know everything. You can't tell them nothing, and that's what's wrong with some of y'all. Nobody can't tell y'all nothing. Y'all always think y'all got all the answers, even if you got an answer or response. Even if you got Now you just threw me off of that. Talk about that finger. No, it's doing overtime. Because I got to talk to people like this, because they don't listen. They want to get on my live and they want to talk about everything else, but they don't want to talk about them. They don't want to face the person in the mirror. We talking about me versus me, you versus you. We talking about that man in the mirror for real, and not and not for play. Because it's time to get yourself together. It ain't time for nobody to be walking around here. And no disrespect. Everybody want to talk about Peach McIntyre. Everybody want to talk about Peach McIntyre. And this no disrespect to Peach, but y'all minding the wrong business. Let Peach do what Peach do, and you get on your grind. You get on your money. You get yourself together. You tell yourself what it is that you want, what you're not going to tolerate, what you're not going to put up with, because I want to know what you got versus what you want. And if you want to do better, it don't even matter. If you don't know who that is, it don't even matter. If you want to do better than what you've been doing, if you tired of looking at yourself at the bottom, if you tired of looking at yourself working paycheck to paycheck, if you tired of going to apply for certain things and they telling you no, deny, you can't get it, if you're tired of that, you need to come to the front. You need to come to the front. You need to pay attention. You need to maybe get your pen and your paper, or you need to get your tissue. One or the other. One of the other. You're going to either do one or two things. You're going to be in tears, or you're going to pay attention and you're going to learn something. No, like I said, once again, I don't think I know everything. I don't think I'm the one of all. He said, I'm in the front of the line. I used to say, I'm in the front of the line. Baby, it's everybody in the chat should be putting me versus me, because 2026 is personal. Everybody in the chat either put me versus me, put different tax bracket. Everybody put different tax bracket, because baby, we're speaking these things which are not. We're speaking them into existence, but we gonna work them ourselves. This ain't no get rich scheme. This ain't no send me some money and I'm gonna get you. No, this is you versus you. This is you getting yourself together. This is you making it personal. This is you coming to reality like, wait a minute, ain't nobody coming to save me. This is you telling yourself what you need and how you gonna get it. This is you. This is not send me $1 million and I'm gonna help you be rich. No, this is you. It's very personal. It is time to get yourself together. Even if you don't think you need to, just stay around and listen to what I got to say. I might benefit you. It might be something that you can use. It might not be. And baby, and if one thing about it, and two things for sure, if I don't pour back into you, don't come back to my live. If you leave off my live and you don't gain anything, don't come back to my live. Because what in the world would you sit around and listen to somebody for that waste your time? Who got time for that? That part. You who got time for it to be wasting your time when you got other things you could be doing versus sitting here listening to somebody with a bonnet on try to tell you something about your life and then trying to speak over your life, because you got to be mindful who speak on your life over your life, because whatever you listen to has you right now is in your mind. If you're listening, whatever you listen to, you ever notice when you listen to a song, it sometimes changes your mood. We had 10,000 taps. Y'all keep tapping. You ever thought about it when you are in a mood and you put on a song, it changes you, baby. Whatever you listen to, that's what got your mind. Now, y'all up early this morning. You didn't have to come. You didn't have to stop by, but you decided to. I've already given out my disclaimers. Thank y'all for joining. Listen, another thing, I'm going to say this real quick and then we're going to get ready to pray. On my lives, I always ask that you support me. The only way that I can do what I do is because of you. No, I don't think everybody rich. Now, if you have a problem with supporting me, like, get off my live, because I have a job outside of this. But in order to get this function, good morning, good, in order to continue to function and to be pushed up, I need you guys to support me. That's why I asked you to tap the screen. That's why I asked you to share it out. That's why I asked you to grab up your daily heart meat. I need everybody that's in my TikTok right now to share my live out one time, 10 to 10 people. If everybody in my chat right now share this out to 10 people, you don't have to do it anymore. That lets them know that we're real. Another thing I ask right now, everybody put FYP, hashtag FYP. Let them know Push me out to the FYP. Thank y'all for liking the live. Good morning. Welcome in. Baby, I got people all the way from London watching me. Do you hear me? I feel important, y'all. They all in London with their hot chocolate looking at your girl all the way in the States in Florida. I'm in Florida. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you. Make sure you put FYP. Push me out. Hold my nose. Shut out. Because, baby, it's about to go down. I'm going to get ready to pray. Come on in, come on in. And before we ask, yes, I'm married. Yes, I got kids. Yes, I'm an educator. I teach 9th grade math. I try to say all that because people love to ask, are you married? Do you this? How you know this? How you know that? So if I say all that in the beginning, we can just talk. Somebody said they live in Florida too. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's tap the screen, share it out. People don't understand how important it is. If you have not, I need 10 people to grab up their daily heart meat. The daily heart meat is up here. I need 10 of y'all to grab up y'all daily heart meat. I need one person to give me a rose. Let's get ready to pray. Yeah, I normally have my music playing, and I do, but YouTube be copyright, say I can't do that. So that's why the music is low in the background. Okay, you Jewish. Okay. What that mean? You Jewish. We still family. Do what you do. Repent of all my sins. Lord Jesus, I come to you humble. Lord, thank you for choosing me to be the vessel that you chose to speak to your people. Lord, cover me from the top of my head to the sole of my feet. I plead the blood of Jesus over my house, over the airways, over my husband, over my son. I cancel any following spirits, any monitoring spirits, any jumping spirits, anything not sent by you. Lord, I cast them down and send them to the pits of hell. Lord, close the mouths of the enemy, close the ears of the prince of the air. Creating me a clean heart so I don't bleed on your people. Lord, creating those that's listening to my life and that's going to come through here a clean heart so they're open to receive what is about to go down. Lord, do what only you can do. Throw your weight around. Lord, have thy own way. Lord, I'm asking that you send quality over quantity. Send those that want to be on my life. Send those that want to hear a word. Lord, anything that's toxic, anything that's chaotic, anything that's going to cause confusion, I cancel it and send it to the pits of hell unless there's a word that they need to hear and you send them to this live. I'm just asking that they behave. In your son, Jesus' name, amen. Listen, let's get ready to do this. Listen to me. I need 9 more people to grab up their daily heart meat. My question this morning is, what do you have versus what do you want? Where do you see yourself? Where do you see yourself? Do you see yourself still being stagnant? If you look over your life right now this morning on December 28th, 2025 at 7:30 in the morning, and you tell yourself, I'm good where I'm at. I love my life how it is. This ain't a lie for you to comment. You sit back and you enjoy. But if you in the live and you looking at your life, looking over your life, looking back over the last few months of your life, and you tell yourself, I need to get myself together because we all got room to grow. We all got places and certain things and certain situations that we need to do better in. There is something in your life that you need to do better in, and some people don't understand that because they walk around here and act as if they're untouchable. They act as if, oh, my life is perfect. Listen, quit thinking that life ain't gonna life because you're in a 2-parent household. Quit thinking life ain't gonna life because you can give your kids everything that you didn't have. Quit thinking life don't life because you're married. Quit thinking life ain't gonna life because you're single. Quit thinking life ain't gonna life because you live in a gated community. Quit thinking life ain't gonna life because you drive a Mercedes Benz. Quit thinking life won't life because you the CEO. Quit thinking life don't life because you a doctor or a lawyer or a teacher or a pharmacist or you own your own businesses. Life gonna life. And if you don't get yourself together, you're gonna always stay stagnant. Don't tell me I got plenty of money in the bank. What that credit score is. If your credit score under 500, you don't need to be spending no money, and you don't need to open your mouth about nothing. You need to sit in a corner and tell yourself, looking in the mirror, I need to get myself together. If you have to, every day of the next year, I want you to walk by a mirror on purpose and look at yourself and face yourself and say, you know what, I didn't do that right. Oh, I got that right, and I'll check it off. That's why you need to download my journal, so that you're able to hold yourself accountable for any choice that you make, good or bad. And understand this: even in the good, God good. Even in the bad, God still good. Quit walking around here like you not going to make a mistake. Quit walking around here like you not going to take a loss. Quit not walking around here like your heart ain't never going to be broke. Quit walking around here like life ain't going to knock on your door and something going to happen to you. You got to understand that long as you live on this side of the world, you will have hard times. People always say, I don't want to be around them, they negative. Sometimes you need a little negative in your life to shake you up. Sometimes you need a little aggression in your life to shake things up. Sometimes you need somebody to hurt your feelings to shake things up. Sometimes you need something to humble you, to keep you humble, so that you don't get bigger than the program. People walk around here like they bigger than the program. Baby, you ain't bigger than the program. Ain't nobody come to see you. Ain't nobody bigger than God. God is the real GOAT. He the GOAT of all GOATs. But some people walk around here like they bigger than the program. Like, oh, I got money, so I can automatically do this, or I can automatically say this. Some people they have a mindset of, I'm gonna fight certain things, but I ain't gonna fight this. I'm gonna stand for certain things, but I ain't gonna stand for this. How do you stand for one thing, but you don't stand for another? Some people don't understand that it is time to understand this. Ain't nobody coming to save people like me or you. Nobody ain't coming to save us. A few months ago, the government stopped issuing food stamps. And a lot of people that was on food stamps or are on food stamps, they went to questioning what were they going to do around Thanksgiving, because they weren't going to be able to purchase Thanksgiving food. That lets you know you put your trust in man and you don't put your trust in the man, because you should have knew that God was not going to allow not one child to go hungry. But some of y'all put y'all trust in that man, but you don't put your trust in man. And you know how I know? Because it shows all over your face. Some of y'all sit around here and complain about everything and everybody, instead of looking in the mirror and asking yourself, wait a minute, hold on, what can I do to make my situation better? What can I do to be a better version of me? What can I do to not be put in that situation no more? I've been talking months and months and months. I started talking about Christmas in July. I told y'all that we were not going to go into December, go into on Christmas and spend all our money forgetting that on 2000, thank you, I need you to grab your daily heart means, in 2000 on December 26th, them people wasn't still gonna want their money. You got to change your mindset. You cannot think the thought that you gonna spend every dime of your money and that phone wasn't gonna ring and them people said they want their money. You got to understand that life gon' life. Quit putting yourself in a predicament that you have to question everything, even down to the fact you want to question if God is real, because the stuff that you got going on, the math didn't match, because it didn't make you feel good. All some of y'all think is God is a wind-up toy. Y'all think, oh, if I talk to God, he gonna bless me with it. Let me be very transparent with y'all, because y'all know I'm very transparent. Ain't no need for me not to be transparent with y'all when I'm trying to tell y'all something. There are things in my life that ain't come to pass. There's a test that I must pass in order to get my own classroom. I am an inclusion ELA teacher. My pay don't change or nothing. I would just have my own class. I get paid. I'm a certified teacher. I'm certified in ESE. If you don't believe me, you can look on the State of Florida website. But there's a test that I must pass, and I have not passed it. Do you understand how it makes me feel? I'm saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, baptized, believing, tongue talking 5-4 minutes. I'm saved. I believe in God. I trust in God. I go to God before I make a decision. When I take my test, I pray, and I still haven't passed it. So do you think that I'm superhuman and I think that, oh, just because I'm saved, life ain't gonna life, oh, I'm supposed to get everything? No, because I know there's a designated time, a designated date that I'm gonna pass my test. I'm not giving up even if I feel some type of way. And I say that to say, don't get it twisted. Just because we go to church, it don't mean we're exempt from things. You have to understand life gone life, and you don't always get what you want when you want it, because God sees things abroad. I was talking to God and I say, Lord, you must see something that I don't see, and you're protecting me from it. But in my flesh, I want to pass my test like yesterday. But baby, I have not passed my test, but I'm going to keep taking it until I pass it. Some of y'all go through life and you will fail at something and you will throw your hands up. You will walk away. You won't trust God because you have some naysayers that's saying, oh, if it's a God, why can't he? It's the people in the Bible who lived in the times when God was walking the earth, and they watched God do miracles. They watched God let the blind see, the lame walk. They watched God heal leprosy. They watched God with the man with the shriveled up hand. They watched God deliver the lady with the issue of blood. And we walk around here and assume that God don't know, that we gonna question him, we gonna feel some type of way. But some of y'all only trust God when he's giving you something. Y'all only trust God when it's a financial blessing. You don't walk around here understanding right now you're blessed because you're up in your right mind. Right now you blessed because you got warm blood running through your veins. Right now you are blessed because you're able to move your limbs. Right now you are blessed because you're able to see me. Right now you're blessed because you're able to open your mouth and talk. But some people, somebody ain't able to do that. Somebody needs somebody else to help them get up out the bed. Somebody else needs somebody to help them tie their shoe. Right now there's an adult grown person needs somebody to feed them because something not functioning right up in here. But you don't know how blessed you are, and soon as something go left, then it ain't no God. How is there a God? Because if there was a God, like I just said, I'm saved, I go to church, I pay my tithes. I should have been on past my test if there's a God, and I tell y'all about God. But I know this one thing about it, and two things for sure. God is an on-time God, and when it's my time to pass that test, I'm going to pass that test. It takes nothing from me if I don't pass it. I just won't have my own classroom, but it does not define who I am as an educator. My husband always consoles me when I go and take the test, and I come and I be like, babe, I ain't passing. And he be like, babe, it's okay, you gonna pass it. He never once take anything from me. I take it from myself. And sometimes life can be hard because nobody can prepare you for certain things, and nobody can tell you how you gonna feel. We all got to look at ourselves and tell ourselves, we must do better than what we've been doing. It is time to do better than our mamas. It's time to do better than our grandmas. It's time for us to stop looking at other people be successful and we not successful. But it only starts with you. It starts with you, me versus me. It starts with you looking in the mirror, taking accountability for the fact that you spent that money and you didn't pay your bills. Tell yourself the truth. Don't tell it to nobody else. Speak to you. It's because it's me versus me. Everybody in the chat, me versus me. That's all we putting, and we talking to each other because it's personal. It's time for you to take accountability. If you spent all your money, let me tell you something. A lot of people have the type of mindset to say this: oh, I paid my money, I paid all the bills and I'm broke. Baby, if you pay all your bills and you're broke, you're broke. It ain't no way you can throw it, shake it, toss it, you're broke. But we got to get out of that mentality, because in 2026, everybody should be able to pay at least one bill on time. And I'm not talking about your phone bill. I'm talking about a car note, the light bill, the mortgage, the water bill. I'm talking about bills that have you stressed out. If you can pay at least one bill on time, that will help you start raising your credit score. A lot of people And I'm not knocking credit repairers. That baby, do you? You don't even need a credit repairer. You can fix your own credit if you start being a better money manager. You got to better manage your money. You got to better manage your spending habits. Quit thinking that you got to spend everything down to the last little bit. I'm about to step on toes right here. Some of y'all gonna fall back. Some of y'all gonna fall out with me. Some of y'all gonna be upset with me. But like I tell y'all, join my live at your own risk. Baby, listen, I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. And I don't know who I'm talking to, so this is not a personal attack on nobody. But listen to me. Right now in my life, there is somebody that spent everything they had on material things for their kids. And I'm not saying don't buy your kids material things, but some people bought things, spent money that they did not have on their children. You knew you didn't have that money, but you went and spent money on $600 headphones. You went and bought every Jordan in the store. You went and bought Balenciagos. You went and bought Chanel. You went and bought tickets to go see young boy, whatever his name. You sent your daughter over here. You sent your son over there. They're going to go back to school with Gucci backpacks. All the material things that you can name, you went and did it because you trying to keep up with the Joneses when the Joneses ain't even got no money right now because it is expensive to live anywhere. We as the people must stop looking at social media thinking that you see everybody with the money on their side of their ear, and you think, oh, that's how I want to live. You see them in Versace robes, and you see them in Versace slippers. Oh, that's how I want to live. You see them taking trips to Aspen and going to Colorado. Oh, that's how I want to live. Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to give y'all a little secret. People with real money, they don't really buy all the name brand stuff. Some of the time, especially those on social media, people have brand deals. That stuff is sent to them. Let's be clear on that. Second of all, some of y'all don't have no in your vocabulary to let your kids know you don't need all the material things as long as you got the necessities. And it ain't nothing wrong with buying your kids certain things, but you didn't have to get broke to prove to the ex or the new chick or society or to fit in when you know you ain't got the money. Some of y'all spent all y'all money in y'all credit score 200. What you should have been doing is fixing that credit score. What you should have been doing is paying them bills so that you go into the new year in the clear. In my house, we are going into the clear in the black. And in my conversation, the black versus the red. Red is negative, black is positive. We have all our bills of the year is paid for. We're not going into the new year owing nobody. We're in debt. They knocking on our doors because with me being an adult and my husband being an adult, we know what's important. Making sure the lights stay on is important. Making sure the roof stay here is important. Making sure the bills are paid so nobody's calling us is important. You know why that's important? It is important because now you got a peace of a mind. Now you ain't going to bed worried, okay, I don't spend up all my money. I don't got no money to pay my bills. I don't want to hear nobody saying that because if you've been watching me, you should have knew better. And I don't feel sorry for you because you a grown person. You ain't got no business spending all your money down to the last little bit and ain't handle your business. When you an adult, you give up the right to be a child. When you a child, you be a child. But when you become an adult, you put away childish things and you become adults. And nobody really talked to us like this growing up. If our parents would have talked to us like this, right now we would be in better predicaments. We'll be in better situations. We'll have better credit scores. We won't have so much debt in our name. And some of the debt comes from our parents because some of our parents were in survival mode. Some of our parents was in survival mode. And when they was in survival mode, they got some stuff in our names. But you know what? Forgive them because they know not what they were doing. But right now, as an adult, you should know better not to spend everything that you got and you ain't paid your bills. Like I said, if your credit score under 500, you need to be focusing on getting your credit together. And you know what it looks like. That part, you know what it looks like. You know that you need to get yourself together. A lot of y'all need to get my journal so that it holds you accountable, because your money habits, your spending habits is a bad thing. I wish, good morning, I wish Miss Teresa was on my live. Miss Teresa was one of the first person to admit that she was a bad money manager. And Miss Teresa said, listening to me got her to thinking, and this was over the summertime when I said that months ago. She been following me ever since, and she said because of me, she started thinking about how she managed money, and she told herself, I got to get myself together. It ain't no reason, good morning, it ain't no reason for you to not to be going into the new year in the black. To me, being in the black is the negative. Being in the red is being in the black is the positive. Being in the red is the negative, because you know red is hot water, red is hot, red is angry. So you need to tell yourself, thank you. This person said, let me see, I didn't see your name, I'm sorry. No one special said, I'm a bad money manager, but listening to you had me thinking I got to get myself. That is my purpose. If I don't reach nobody else, thank you. No one special. Now you let me know I've done my job. I dropped the mic. I can get off my live if I want to, because now I know that I've at least reached one person, and that's my purpose, because it ain't just you, it's for me. We all got room to grow. We all got room that we need to fix ourselves, but sometimes it takes somebody else that don't know you, because I don't know y'all. I'm not talking to you like you my family member. You so happen to get on live, and here I am. I got on your FYP, and you hear somebody talking, but the first thing people assume when they see me moving my hands, talking, I'm in a bunny, I'm a black woman, the first thing they assume, oh, she another angry black woman. She must be didn't get her food stamps. Her man must be cheating on her. She must live in the ghetto. Oh, she must be angry. And I'm not that. I'm very passionate about what I say, and I want everybody to do good. People don't want to hear the truth. They want you to sugarcoat it. They want you to give them a get-rich scheme so they can do it real quick. And because it feels so much better. Baby, if I can skip over all the steps and bam, be rich, give it to me. But life is not like that. We got to live this life one day at a time, one foot in front of the other foot. We got to take accountability for the things that we've done, for the things that we've tolerated, for the things that we settle for the no's and the yeses. We got to, good morning, Mama Teresa. Mama Teresa, I was just talking about you. I was just telling them that how you made it clear that you was not good at managing your money, but listening to me got you to thinking, and you have started better managing your money. And I hope you don't mind me using that. Good morning, Miss Cynthia. People don't understand that. People don't understand how important it is to become a better money manager. People don't understand how important it is for you versus you. For you to look in the mirror and discipline yourself. For you to face yourself every single day. You got to face yourself. Quit not walking across the front of the mirror. If you look at yourself, that part. If you look at yourself in the mirror and you tell yourself, you know what, I don't like the way I look, I need to lose weight. What is your excuse for not losing weight? Because let me tell you something. Stress make you gain weight. Sometimes some people impulsively eat. Some things just life along the way. And sometimes you get so complacent to where you don't have the time. Even if you can't go to the gym, you should be walking the stairs instead of taking the elevator. If you can't go to the gym, find a way to walk around your block. You can't do that. Find a way to eat less. Start counting calories. But you got to look at yourself every day and tell yourself, I love me. You got to tell yourself, I love me. You cannot sit around and not tell yourself every single day that it is something that I need to do when it comes to me, not because somebody else said it. That's why I said me versus me. 2026 got to be personal for you. You got to look forward and not backwards. Thank you for the popular votes. If y'all don't mind putting the popular votes up here. If you don't mind, you got to tell yourself, and you have to be honest with yourself. Sometimes you don't want to be honest with yourself. You can be in a relationship. Let's talk about it. Thank you, Mama T. You don't wanna be honest with yourself because you wanna make it sound good. You wanna say, you know what, if I do this, this will happen. And sometimes it don't happen like that. You wanna use an excuse. Oh, for instance, some women wanna hide. If you haven't got your daily heart meet, please get your daily heart meet. I need 9 more people to get their daily heart meet. I mean 5 more people to get their daily heart meet. I need 6 people to get their daily heart meet. Grab up your daily heart meet if you have not. Some people walk around in relationships. Some people walk around in relationships. Either they getting what they need from that person or they're not getting what they need from that person. And the reason why they're like that, because they don't communicate well. Some people feel like because they are baby mamas, oh, I'm a baby mama. Oh, I'm his baby mama. I ain't going nowhere. Girl, nobody don't care nothing about you being a baby mama. Thank you. Don't nobody care about you being a baby mama. Don't nobody care nothing about you being a baby mama. Sometimes you got to accept it for what it is. Okay, I'm the baby mama. We got kids together. We didn't make it. It does not mean that you a bad person. It don't mean he a bad person. It just means y'all weren't meant to be together in a relationship at this time, at this season in your life. And y'all do know we go through seasons in our life. Sometimes you'll go through a season in your life where everything is good. Everything is being replenished. The seeds are growing. Money is coming. Doors are being opened and you're smiling. You will go through that season, but then you will go through a season of trying times. And sometimes some people get so weak and get so frustrated. They feel like, why is God testing me when I was just going through what I was going through? All I did was went to sleep. I went to sleep on top of the world. I wake up and the world is on top of me. And that's because your shift in your mind has not changed, and you can't focus on what is in the mirror because you feel like God shouldn't be testing you, and you feel like, oh, why am I being tested? I go to church. Why am I being tested? I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't cuss. Why am I being tested? I pay my tithes. Why am I being tested? You're being tested, and it's not to harm you. It's really to build you. It's like to give you muscles. It's getting you ready for the next season in your life. But sometimes God got to put you through test and trial. Sometimes he got to put you in the press. You know how they make wine? The wine comes from a grape. They put it in the press. They do what they need to do, and they put it in a bottle. And y'all do know the older the grapes are, the better the wine tastes. That's why they say we age like a thing of grapes or a bottle of wine, because you get finer as you age some people. But some of y'all don't like going through the pressing. Some of y'all want to skip a season in your life where you have no hard times. But baby, that's not going to happen. It comes to give you strength to carry on. And some of y'all want everything God has for you, but you just don't want to go through nothing. But I'm sorry to be the bad news bearer. You're going to have to go through something in order to get something. Some of y'all want God to bless you abundantly. I'm talking about just bless. And ain't nothing wrong with that. But let me tell you something. Come close, put your listening ear on. Those that are God's children, God chastises whom he loves. Much is given, much is required. You want it, but you don't really want to put the work in. Let me make it plain so you can understand for those in the back. Some of you want a house. You want a house. You're not doing anything in the season that you're in to prepare you to get a house, first of all. You know it takes money that you don't know you need to get a house, but you still asking God for a house. But sometimes God don't come through with that request because he knows my child is not ready for that type of responsibility. You must be prepared on top of being prepared in order to purchase a house. If you live in an apartment right now, if you're renting right now, you must start, or you must place yourself in a position in order to further along, to let God know, I want a house because now I'm disciplined. Now I'm saving the money. Now I'm paying off things. Now I'm raising my credit score so that I'm prepared to be in a house. And then listen, okay, you do all that, you get in the house. Listen to me. Renting versus owning is a whole different ball game. Do I have any homeowners in here? Because I need y'all to back me up. Is any homeowners in here? I need y'all to back me up. Anybody own a home in here? Okay. Thank you. Good morning, Shawanda. Thank you. Okay. When you own a home versus you renting a home, everything that breaks in your house is on you. Right now, my washer and my dryer, we just fixed the dryer, which was almost $500. Waiting on them to come fix the dryer. No, we fixed the dryer, waiting on them to come fix the washer. Another $500. Do you understand me? So, if I was renting this house, the people that own it will be able to come and fix it. We're not in that boat anymore. We own our house. So when you asking God for something and you think that you're prepared for it, trust and believe. Listen to me. I got 157 people over here and I got 24 people over here. Listen to me clearly. God knows who you are. God knew you in your mother's womb. He knows every piece of hair on your head. Every piece. Even if you shave your hair off, he knows the follicles in your head. He knows every follicle hole in your head. He knows how you gonna act. He knows how you gonna react. He knows if you're going to save that money. He knows if you're disciplined enough, if you're mature enough to handle such responsibility. Your father, our father, will never, ever put you in a position that you will automatically fail unless he need to test and try you. Because sometimes God will give you things to show you that is not what you want. He will give you what you want. Listen to me. Don't this sound backwards? God will give you what you want in order to show you it's not what you want. So when you say, Lord, give me a house, make sure that you know what you're asking for, because when you get that responsibility, it's all on you. Some of y'all be opening y'all mouths asking for things that you're not prepared for. That's why I'm here. You hear me praying in the beginning of my prayer and thanking God for me being the vessel, because right now he's chosen me to explain to you, Lucis, that be mindful. He's using me to let you know to be prepared. God will bless. God is going to bless you. He's going to bless you above your wildest dreams. We serve that kind of God. God gives you your heart's desire. But some of y'all fail horribly when you pray about something and it don't come to pass. Because if it don't come to pass, now you angry with God. Sometimes you got to tell God for every door that was slammed in your face. Sometimes you got to tell God for every failed relationship. Sometimes you got to tell God, thank you for the loss. Thank you for the loss, because you don't know what that loss could have done to you, but God do. God knows exactly how much pressure to apply before you break. And sometimes he will not give you something in order to protect you, because he knows you're his child. And he knows my child ain't ready for no house. My child still spending money over here. My child still being broke. My child ain't saved a dime. My child ain't fixed her or his credit. My child ain't did none of that. So he don't give it to you, not because he's a mean father, not because he can't do it. Understand this. God can do anything but fail. And if you pray about something and it don't come to pass, just know in your heart that God can do it. God can actually do it. God made the wind behave. The wind. Do you understand me? Death couldn't even hold him. He was in the grave 3 days and got up. So that should let you know that God can do anything but fail, but sometimes he be protecting you from you. And sometimes he has to protect you from you, because if God gave you, just imagine God giving you the lottery, letting you win the lottery. Some people win it now, but I'm talking to us right now. Sometimes, good morning, Miss Janice, you say, Lord, why you just can't give me the lottery? Because the Lord knows if he gave you the lottery, how you gonna act. And some of y'all can admit, baby, if I was a millionaire overnight, I'm gonna act every which way but right. Because you haven't mastered managing money yet. That's why I'm here. And some people question why you always talking about God, why you always talking about this or that. Let me tell you something. When I open my mouth and say that I'm saved, I can be charged. I will be charged, because when it's time for us to stand before God, the Lord is going to say, do you remember December 28th, 2028? Do you remember that day? You had them people on your live and you not one time mentioned me. He can't say that, because I'm telling you, with God's love, you must get yourself together in order for God to pour out the other blessings that he has for you. God got blessings that he can't even give you because you won't even get out your own way. Everybody in the chat, listen, put me versus me, because 2026 is very personal. You understand me? You have me versus me. And you got to make it personal. Shout out to everybody that has already said, declared it's personal by downloading my journal. Because they ready to start the new year off writing down how much money they going in. Either they going in the black or you going in the red. In my house, we going in the new year in the black. To me, the black is positive. If it's in the red, it's negative. And there's nothing wrong with going into it in the negative. You know why? Because now you see what you need to do. Even though I'm going in it in the positive, I'm still working on a master plan, because I want to be the first millionaire in my family. I was just talking to the Lord. Put me in a position that I can carry my family. You see how personal that is? Put me in a position to carry my family, so when they're in need, I got it. You understand me? And like, I mean that wholeheartedly. I want to, anytime one of my sisters or brothers, mama, whoever, in need, I want to be able to have it. I don't want to be like, I ain't got it because I'm handling my business. But if he puts me in the position to have it, and I can be like, dang, you know, whatever, but I got it. That's how personal 2026 is. I love my family. I want to see my family do well. But sometimes everybody ain't going to be at that caliber, but I'm asking for that. You understand me? She says, I want to buy my mama a trailer land so bad. Listen, let me tell you something. Peach Mandela, listen to me. Put yourself in that position. You can't do it right now. You might not be able to do it in 6 months. You might not be able to do it in a year. You might be able to. But you got to start thinking at that caliber. You got to stop saying, I wanna. You got to say, I'm going to buy my mama a trailer and I'm going to put it on land. I'm going to be able to retire my mama. That's what I want to do. And I don't know how I'm going to do it, but baby, I'm thinking outside the box. Let me tell you how bad I'm thinking outside the box. I'm on TikTok and I'm on YouTube right now. I'm on 2 different platforms using 2 different devices to talk to different groups of people. I don't know which platform I'm going to hit it big with, but I'm going to hit it big on one of these platforms. I don't know which one. You understand me? I'm in grind mode. And it took me a while, because I was like, dang, how do I go live on YouTube and TikTok at the same time? That part. You understand? How do I go live on both platforms? And baby, my son one day, oh Lord, what I done did. I done darkened me, y'all. My son one day, I don't know what I done did. I done made me dark. Y'all, I don't make me dark, but anyways. So my son told me, Mom, why don't you use your iPad? And then that's when it hit me. I can do it all at one time. But some people don't understand that. Y'all, why am I dark? I don't like that I'm dark. But see, people don't understand. Whatever you speak, that's what it's going to be. Whatever you speak, that's what it's going to be. If you speak, I ain't going to have it, you ain't going to have it. If you speak, I'm going to have it, you going to have it. But understand, this is not a get-rich scheme. This is not, overnight and damn. No, this is not no magician. This is not us doing. This ain't me selling a dream. This is me telling you, is you versus you. This is me telling you, I'm a real person. I have feelings. I have emotions. This is me saying, I'm coming to a city or town near you. I don't know which one, but one of these days, I'm going to be saying, I'm coming to see some of y'all. I'm going to come up there to the library, to the mall, start small. I'm going to be in the area, and I'm like, okay, I'm at the mall. Anybody in this area, come and see me. Hopefully, y'all have my journal or one of my books so I can sign. That's how it is. That part. This right here. But people don't understand how imperative that is to think like that. And like I told y'all, you got to detox your subconscious. You got to detox your subconscious. You got to detox your mind to always navigate to negative. You got to detox your mind to stop letting certain things be poured into you. You have to be mindful when people speak over you. You have to be mindful when people say you're going to be the first and not the last. You're going to be the lender and not the borrower. You're going to be the one. You got to be mindful. You're going to be the lender, not the borrower. You're going to be the head and not the tail. You got to be careful because whatever you listening to in your gates, these are your gates. These are your gates. I know some people might and some people might not know. Do you know how important your teeth are? Do you know how important your teeth are? Your teeth, have you ever noticed if you got a toothache, your whole body hurt? You understand? If you didn't know, if your teeth are not in good standing in your body, there's a problem. And these are just your teeth. Since I've been going to the dentist, because I didn't go as a child, I've been going to the dentist when I became an adult. But your teeth are very important. Some people don't get that. This is what I'm saying. You got to detox your subconscious. You got to stop thinking on a level, if you pay all your bills and you broke, you not broke. You broke. You got to stop running from when people tell you the truth. You got to stop running from the mirror where you can see you. You got to stop that. Quit running because you don't want to see what you look like. You don't want to see what you look like. You don't want to take accountability for the choices you made. Some of y'all, some women, this ain't for everybody because I know not one size fit all. I don't talk to people on my lives that I think everybody is saved, everybody is straight, everybody is people of color, everybody speak 3, 4, 5 languages, everybody living on Capitol Hills, everybody live in the hood, everybody got a baby daddy, everybody with their baby daddy, everybody got the same daddies and daddy last names and was raped. I don't think that. My life is a safe place for everybody. No judgment. But I'm going to say what I want to say. You understand me? But people don't want to hear the truth. They want you to sugarcoat it. They want you to water it down. They want you to pacify it. They want you to be like, oh, come on. But see, some of the stuff I say be the truth. And if it ain't, scream me. Because like what I'm about to say right now, somebody right now laying up with somebody that they ain't even got no business laying up with. For a whole lot of reasons. Some women like to do this. They want to lay up with and they on the phone this morning right now. Girl, my baby daddy came through last night. And girl, when I tell you, he put me every which way but right. He took me every which way but loose. Girl, and he had to get up and go because Keisha was calling him. Girl, he told me I better not get his stuff up. He told me what he gonna do. Girl, he love this. Baby, he always come. Because he tell me can't nobody do it like me. Listen. That is not a flex. Think about you are the baby mama, but yet you've become the side chick. It don't mean that he love you because he's telling you that he's gonna do whatever he gonna do. Girl, he ain't gonna do that. Because if he was gonna do that, he'll be with you. Because he really wouldn't want nobody else to have you. But you, some of y'all women, y'all sit back to get on the phone with your homegirl to talk about how a man don't turn you every which way but loose and going home to his other old lady. Listen. You are weak. And yes, I said it. I'm going to say it again for those in the back. Because he been in the block again, you are weak. And you know why you weak? Because he knows that you're the only one that's going to fall in line and allow him to continue to come and be your piece of a man and have you thinking that one day y'all can get back together. And he goes home and in your little mind, you think that, girl, I'm still on his lips. Oh, he got to go home to her. She going to smell me. Girl, he going to get in the shower and get right in the bed. He going to get right in the bed with his old lady at home. Now, he might have some problems. Because you know why? Because she probably, the one at home probably know he been out. But she probably don't know who he been with. Because 9 out of 10, I said 9 out of 10, he don't told her, he don't deal with you as a baby mama. He can't stand you. He can't stand you. But some of y'all think it's a flex. Because he tells you, Keisha can't do it like you. Well, baby, what you need to be telling him, let Keisha do it. Teach Keisha how to do it. Don't you think you deserve your own man? Don't you think you deserve your own man? I don't care if I step on your toes. I'm talking to the women right now. Let me go here. You ain't got no business dealing with nobody that ain't pouring into you. Because if all he leaving you with is a wet behind and a confused mind, what are you really getting out of it? Because if that AC in your house go out, can you call him? If you broke down on the side of the road, can you call him? If your back was against the wall, can you call him? Why don't you cherish you? This is when I say, look in the mirror. Why don't you cherish you? Why don't you cherish you? Because when you cherish you, you know that this is a temple. And not everybody should have access to you. You need to set some boundaries in 2026. You need to get back to loving you. I know it hurts. Right now, somebody laying up with somebody in their house, filthy, funky, dirty, nasty. Right now, you laid up in there, your mattress on the floor. You laid up in your house, you got dishes in the sink. You laid up in your house, you got trash everywhere. You laid up in your house, some of y'all got children running around hollering about, mommy, I'm hungry. But you laid up in the room scrolling on TikTok, listen to me tell you about your filthy, funky, dirty, nasty house. You laid up with a man that don't even love you correctly, because if this your third, fourth, fifth time laying up with him on the floor and he at least came back with some bed rails or an air mattress, something, some bricks to get that mattress off the floor, he don't care nothing about you. He don't mind laying on no mattress on the floor, and you don't either. Y'all don't need to be together because y'all ain't got yourself together. Because why do you do that? You let that mattress on the floor. You better be not just moved in your house and you about to get yourself together, because you ain't got no business laying up with nobody with the mattress on the floor. It is somebody watching me going through that right now. It's somebody going through that right now, and they looking at the live like, how she know? What she talking about? I may not know you, but I know what type of world we living in. And you land up and you think that it's cute because you can get on the phone and call somebody. If that man really liked you, baby, trust me, I'm 46. If he really liked you, after the 5th, 6th time y'all laid up, he'll have that mattress off that floor. Where my men at? Where my grown men at? And a grown man will tell you I ain't lying. And if you lay up with somebody, y'all went to the club last night, y'all laying up with somebody, and your house is filthy, and he come lay up with you on a mattress with no sheet, he don't care nothing about you. If he lays up with you and he sees trash, but y'all had a good time at the club last night, but baby, them eyes don't opened up, I can guarantee you last night he was looking at you through that Hennessy glass, but now he's up. I can guarantee you he's finna get up out of there. Because he probably saying, wait a minute, what I'm doing? Wait a minute. You understand me? You feel what I'm saying? Some people don't get that with a man. But if you dealing with a man and he got up this morning talking about, baby, we need to clean this up. If he got up this morning giving you a few dollars or saying you need to feed your kids, or if you at his house, come out, ladies. I'm hurting all kind of feelings today. You might as well get off my life. This morning, while I'm on here, somebody's feelings finna be hurt. Like I said, get a pen of paper or some box of tissue. If you went to his house and laid up, and he know you got kids, a grown man gonna be like, okay, baby, what we doing today? We need to get to feed them kids. You need to go get your kids from your mama house. He ain't letting you lay up all day if he a grown man and he care anything about you. But baby, if he don't care nothing about you, he finna turn you every which way but loose all day. He don't care if they calling your phone, your mama calling your phone, telling you to come get these kids, your whoever babysitted your kids, or your kids calling you, talk about, mommy, we hungry. If you dealing with a grown man and you at his house and he told you to get up and go home, he don't care nothing about you. You understand me? He don't care nothing about you. And that's the realest it gonna be. But some of y'all be in y'all little mind. Oh, he got it like me, girl. I'm here. His phone ringing. We chilling. We eating. And you got children. Now, if you ain't got no kids, you ain't got no responsibility, and you just want to be over there, that's one thing. But if you a woman with children, small children that depend on you, and somebody else got them, come here. Come here. You know how you asked your mama, Mom, I ain't been out. I want to go hang out. And your mama accepted to watch the kids last night. She watching the kids last night. But yet, she also watch your kids during the week. She put them on the bus. She take them off the bus. Sometimes you work a night shift. She watching the kids. She's watched them kids all year long. And she still volunteered to get your kids. Bring your behind here. Get your behind up and go get them kids. Your mama is tired. She may not tell you, but your mama is tired. She loves you too much to see you not enjoy your life, because you might be in a situation where your kid's daddy not helping you and you ain't got nobody but her. But right now, it's 8 o'clock. The sun is up. You taking advantage of her. Get your behind up and go. And if you dealing with a man, he need to be telling you, go and get them darn kids. You don't lay and play enough for this tonight. It's over. It's enough. He ain't your man. He ain't trying to be your man, especially if he still got you out and y'all didn't go to the Waffle House last night. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something. When I used to be out in the streets, ripping and running the streets, I'm telling you, the dudes I dealt with, if we finna kick it, go to the crib, baby, we stopping by the Waffle House, everybody got a meal, because we don't stay out. It's half of the morning. It's 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Baby, we going to the Waffle House. All 4 of my kids had a plate. Because we weren't finna go do not one thing, and you think my kids finna be hungry, and they knew she ain't that type of woman, because we finna feed these children. When my kids got up, baby, their food was in the microwave. All they had to do, my oldest son, mute, hit it, warm it up, let's eat. But see, some of y'all don't got that in y'all mind. Y'all so selfish. Your mama still got your kids. It's 8 o'clock and they calling you and you hitting the end button because you want to lay up all day. And if he dealing with you, he ain't about nothing because your mama is tired. Why aren't you with your own children? You laid up and had them. Now you trying to lay up and get some more? It's going to be 2026. I don't care if your feelings hurt. And then some of y'all laying up with a man. You ain't cooked breakfast all year, but you finna cook him a breakfast. But your children run around here hungry, but you ain't gonna move until he say, babe, I'm hungry. And then he laid up with you, and your children run around, diapers hanging down, clothes everywhere. I'm telling you, not one grown man care about you that allow your house to be that filthy, fucking dirty, nasty. It's time for you to look in the mirror and say, I got to get myself together and quit taking advantage of my mama. My mama watched my kids all year, and she said she would watch them. It's only right. And when I ran the streets, before I was saved, when I ran the streets, I had little kids. I had 4. I didn't let the sun beat me up. I don't care how tired and sleepy I was. I went and got my children because they're my kids. And you know when you got small kids, they want to be up, running around, getting on people's nerves, looking at cartoons, doing whatever. Go get your kids, lock up in your house, make sure they eat and lay on the couch and watch them tear the house up. That's what you need to do. Quit allowing somebody else's responsibility. And then another thing, in 2026, what you gonna stop doing? Come here, cause y'all finna walk you like a dog this morning. It's too early, but I'm finna to, cause you're on the line. I don't know who need to hear this, but you're gonna hear it this morning before I go to church. Some of y'all need to be ashamed of yourselves. You got baby daddies. And listen, don't come on my live with, oh, what if. I'm talking about baby daddies that's in their right mind, out here getting money. It ain't nothing that you have to be concerned about. I'm talking about them baby daddies that you let slide because you angry with him. You always depend on your mama, sister, cousin, brother, niece. You depend on everybody, but you don't ever call on his mama. You don't ask him or nobody to do nothing because you mad that he moved on. You mad because y'all not together. You mad because he got another baby on the other side of town that he take better care of. You are the reason why your kids don't get that quality time with their daddies. And some of y'all come here right now. Some of y'all dealt with men. Excuse me. Or got a baby with a man, and his mama and sister them know he ain't about a quarter. They know. She'll tell you, my son ain't about a quarter. I wouldn't have a baby from him. The sister, my brother, the grandma say, I wouldn't be with now one of my grandchildren because they ain't about a quarter. But you got them family members, aunties, and grandmas that want to deal with their kids. I got a grandson that I can't see. Not because I don't want to see, because his mom won't allow us to. She holds all the cards because my son won't go down there to the courthouse and get his rights written down, and I get on to him all the time. You got some grandmoms that want to be grandmas, but you always dependent on your mama because you feel some type of way towards the baby daddy. That child ain't got nothing. Them children ain't got no business in the middle of what grown people got going on. They ain't got no business dealing with nothing what grown people got going on. You mad at your baby daddy. Your kids don't know that he ain't paid the child support. Your kids don't know that he cheated on you and dogged you and went with your best friend. Your kids don't know nothing about that. Your kids don't care nothing about that because at the end of the day, that's still their daddy. And the sister, the aunties, some of the aunties want to get their nieces and their nephews, but you won't allow them to. Because you mad with the daddy. In 2026, step aside and let the men that want to be a part of their kids' life be. And if the grandma and the granddaddy and the uncles and the aunties want to, then you should. But let me tell you something. We're not making it easy for no adult children. If the adult children ain't being a part of their kids' life, why are the grandparents trying to be a part of their kids' life? Oh, you want to be the grandparent that the child... Listen. Why are we making it so easy? Because we feel guilty. What we doing? I had my kids. I raised my kids. I went through the good and the bad with my kids. Some of y'all hinder people helping you because you are angry with the baby daddy. Sometimes it ain't the baby daddy, it's you. Because if he pull up to your house, you want to make a scene. Oh, you ain't pay me my child support. Oh, you got that other chick over there pregnant. Oh, you love that one more than mine. You do all that. Step over there. Be quiet. Let that man get his children. You got to learn to let go. And it ain't just the women. Come here, men. Some of these men act all the way up. When you shut Miss Kitty down, listen to me. When you shut Miss Kitty down, some of these baby daddies act all the way up. When you say, you know what, we're not doing that no more, it's all about the kids. He want to act, oh, I ain't getting no kids. I saw a girl get on live, make a video, and she said her kids' daddy ain't been together. She got 2 or 3. One of her daughter's daddies, when he called recently, up until like 2 or 3 days ago, and he's talking to her, they ain't been together in 11 years. So he's on the phone, he talking, she says she in her room, her daughter knock on the door, Mom, my daddy wants you. So she get the phone like, what's up, what's going on? Because normally when he talked to her, he's talking about the child, but to that day, he's like, well, I'm single now, can we get back together? She told him, listen, I don't even play like that. First of all, I got company here, and what me and you had is long gone. We separated for a reason. Now all of a sudden, now you got the time 11 years later. You done went out there and played and slayed and figured that the grass wasn't greener, and now you want to get back with me. She told him, He got 357 hot. You hear me? He got 357 hot. The next day, the daughter tried to call her daddy. The daddy done blocked all their numbers. All because he's mad because she shut it down. You got to stop thinking with Miss Kitty sometimes and think logically. Because it's not beneficial for you and that man to be laying up and y'all ain't got no plans to be together. All y'all want to do is lay up because y'all baby mama, baby daddy. I got 2 kids daddies and I'm not messing with neither one of them. I don't talk to neither one of them really. The last one, my 15-year-old, we got to communicate. But his fiance knows there's nothing going on with me and him. You understand me? That sometimes you got to shut it down. Some of y'all holding on to what coulda, shoulda, woulda. If a man acting up, listen, not all the time, but if you find a baby daddy that's still acting up because he want to get to you and don't want to deal with the kids, 9 out of 10 he still wants you. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. 9 out of 10. It ain't always 100 across the board. But if it's a man not dealing with his child because he can't have you, there's something wrong. He still want you. And then can't nobody make me believe. And if it's a woman acting that way, she still wants him. But we gonna do better in 2026. There's too many children that look like me that are fatherless because somebody dropped the ball and they don't want to play a part, or they can't play a part because somebody holding the child hostage. Quit holding those kids hostage because you and your baby daddy got something going on. If you a woman and the man that you dealing with, when you meet him, you know off the rip that he has children. Not the children he cheated on you and got. I'm talking about you meet a man, you with a man, and he got children before you. Those children are before you, and they're always going to be his children. They're top priority. If they in the home or they're not in the home. Do you understand me? Some of y'all need to stop not allowing the child to come around, the child to play a part. But if you're a woman that's stopping and you're the reason why that man don't participate in their child life, shame on you. You need to get your insecure behind out the way and tell that man to deal with his child. If you a man and you stop your old lady, baby daddy from coming around to get his kids, shame on you. Get yourself together. Do something with yourself. Because at the end of the day, that's still their daddy. These are the type of things that we're talking about on my live. This ain't no gossip trend. This ain't me talking about things I don't know. Because if I'm wrong, somebody trust and believe. Somebody on my live gonna say, no, she wrong. I ain't said nothing wrong yet. It's the problem. It ain't the problem with nothing out there. It's the problem with the person in the mirror. Me versus me. It is personal. I know it may be hard to let go, to come to the realization that being a baby mama or a baby daddy don't carry no weight. You a baby mama. I'm a baby mama. He a baby daddy. They a baby daddy. Okay, life goes on. Even if y'all are not together, it don't mean neither one of y'all bad people. It just means y'all ain't meant to be together. And it's time for our kids. Listen to me, grown folks. Grown folk. Come out, kinfolk, grown folk. It's time to break generational curses. It's time for us to start doing things that our parents didn't do. It's time to break generational curses. It's time to say, you know what? I forgive my kid's daddy. It's time to say, I forgive my kid's mom. It's time for our kids, that part. It's time for our kids to see our moms being loved correctly. It's time for our kids to see our dads being loved correctly. It's time for our kids to see it with their eyes as they grow up, even in their adulthood. It's time for that. Don't you think it's time for your child to see you being loved correctly and not in a situation where you being cussed out standing in the kitchen, not you being cussed out because you trying to wear something that you shouldn't wear, not that your daddy being disrespected and used and abused. It is time to be in a healthy relationship because your kids are watching you. This is why I say 2026 is personal. You got to stop thinking that it's healthy to cuss each other out in front of your kids. You got to understand, sometimes it's hard and some people bring you out of character. But you can't do it every day, 24/7, 7 days a week, walk around here angry and mad because your daddy wasn't in your life. You can't be angry and mad because you lost the business. You can't be angry and mad all the time because you fumbled something, a relationship, a position, something. You got to say, you know what? That didn't happen for me. I felt some type of way. To me, I get 3 days. No matter whatever. What's going on, me and my husband can be arguing. It could be anything with me. 3 days. After that 3rd day, it's time to shake it off. It's time to shake it off. That. Sometimes you got to look in the mirror. That's why everybody in the chat need to be putting me versus me. Me versus me, because it's you versus you. It has nothing to do with what society says, the government says, what happened in your child upbringing. It don't matter the choices that you've made up until now. It don't even matter. We getting a clean slate because now we're taking it personal. Now we're saying, I got to get myself together. Now we're saying it's time to do better. It's time for you to have a clean slate. It's time for you to forgive those that hurt you. Thank you. It's time. It's time for you to say, you know what? You hurt me so bad as a mother. And people don't like talking like this. People don't like talking like this. Sometimes your mama, I'm talking about mamas, that you know we love the mamas. Sometimes your mama is toxic. Sometimes your mother can hinder you because she's scared to let you go really live because she ain't live. It's time for y'all daddies to quit being daddy ball players, making and forcing y'all kids to play so much football or sports or whatever because you feel like keep them in sports, keep them out of trouble. That might be true, but that is not the only way to get a lot of money. Y'all be standing in y'all own kids' way because you trying to live through your kids. You didn't make it to the NFL, now you want your child. That might not even be what your child wants. That might even be what your child. Your child might want to be a cook. Want to be the best chef. But you want your child to play football because you didn't make it. Some of y'all don't even pay attention to your kids. Don't make me, y'all, baby, I will listen. Some of y'all don't even pay attention to your kids. We got so many kids that walk around with hoodies on their head down, locked up. I'm talking about teenagers locked up in the rooms doing God knows what because you not paying attention. Do you know the last time your child cried? Do you know the last time your child was heavy, worried about a test, anxiety shot through the roof? Do you know who your child's talking to on the phone late at night? Some of y'all want to be y'all kids' friends and y'all think it's cute to let them be on the phone all day, all night. Baby, listen. During the school time, it should be a cutoff time. And look at me trying to run your house from my life, from my house. Some of y'all don't know how to handle y'all own. So I'm going to tell y'all, your vocabulary, they ain't no in it. You want to give your kids everything you didn't have. You want to let them get freedom because you want to say everybody do it. That's a pet peeve of mine. I don't care what every child doing. Everybody that know me know I don't keep up with the Joneses. I don't care if everybody and their mama bought their child a car. That don't mean I got to buy my child a car because everybody doing it. Just because everybody doing it don't mean it's right. Some of y'all don't know what's going on with y'all kids because I told y'all at the beginning of the school year, get in your kids' business. Get in your kids' business. Get in your kids' business and stay there. Your teenager should not have freedom to do exactly what they want to do, how they want to do it. Meaning, your teenager ain't got no business locked up in the room all the time. Listen, I'm an educator. I see it firsthand. I see it firsthand. You have daughters, girls, that's insecure about the way they look. That part. You have daughters, girls, females that look at other females, especially on social media, and assume that's the way they should look. When in actuality, the way they look, God created them like that. But you got them thinking they need to go see Dr. Miami. You got them thinking that they too big. You got them thinking they too small. You got them thinking that they not pretty unless they got weave in their hair. They got makeup on, lashes on. They don't know what they look like outside of that because in their mind, natural hair, permed hair, whatever, it's not like that don't make me pretty. I used to be like that. I gotta have a weed in my hair. Now I don't even want weed in my hair. I want to put some in, but now I enjoy my hair. You know, perm it, wrap it, whatever. But I had to come to that realization. I'm on live right now, no makeup, no nothing. This is me. Some of y'all daughters don't know what they look like because you don't know what you look like. You don't even know what you look like. Because you know why? You're too busy trying to keep up with the fad. Oh, I got to get my stomach done. Oh, I got to get my booty done. Oh, I got to get some skin cleanser. Oh, I got to put the weed in my hair down my back. Oh, I got to have a 27-inch. Oh, I got to be a wig and you know, whatever. But your daughter is feeling some type of way and you don't even know it. But you think buying her the Chanel bag is going to make her feel better. You think buying her a Chanel bag make her feel better. You understand me? If you are the parent that pays all the bills, you pay all the bills. If you pay all the bills, you pay all the bills. Your kids wait on you to bring the grocery in the house. You pay the light bill, the water bill, the cable bill, the mortgage. You pay all the bills. You are the person that's in control. Your children shouldn't be able to sleep all day while you clean up everything. Good morning, good morning, good morning. But some of y'all scared to parent. In 2026, get back to parenting. Get in your kids' business and stay there. You understand me? It ain't nothing wrong with buying your kids everything that you didn't have. But I'm going to tell you what the problem with it is. It ain't nothing wrong. It's your money. Do with it with what you please. But I want you, like I say, look in the mirror and look at what you didn't have. Look at everything that you did not have. How did you turn out? How did you turn out? Remember, we didn't have all this social media. We didn't have iPhones. We had beepers and payphones. We didn't have every Jordan. Some of us didn't grow up in the city with a mall and a movie theater. Some of us didn't grow up, and especially not in my town, we didn't have a mall. We didn't have a movie theater. We got, over the years, we got something. We got a pool. But we used to have to go outside with the water hose, the green water hose, with a shower curtain, put some dish detergent on it, and do a slip and slide. That's what we used to have to do. But some parents want to give their kids everything that they didn't have, because in their mind they feeling like, if I get them everything, that's gonna show them that I love them. Put my kids in every sports, that's gonna show them that I love them. You put your child in every sports, that tells me that you don't want to entertain your kids, you don't want to deal with your kids, you don't even want to tolerate your kids. That's what it tells me. But people think if I put my kids in every sports, oh, that makes me look some type of way. Do whatever you want. But when do you get some one-on-one time? When do you get some one-on-one time? That part. They say the time was had. But our kids, this generation would never know how much fun we had going outside. We have children. My son don't even go outside. I have to make him go outside. We wanted to go outside. They used to tell us to be home for the lights came on when we were growing up. Now, you can't get them outside the room because they have luxury inside their room. They got big flat screen TVs. They got PlayStation 5. They got every controller. They got the gaming chair. They got their cell phone. They got the internet. They got AC. They got food. They got drinks. They got everything they need, and they would not go outside. And that's why we have a high obesity rate, because our kids don't get outside unless they're in a sport. And some parents put their kids in sports to get them an exercise, but in actuality, we need to be sending them outside. That part. We as parents, listen, that's why I've been saying it since like a few weeks ago, me versus me. Next year, make it personal. Make it to the point. Let me tell y'all something. When my husband met me, before we got married, we've been together 4 years, we've been married 2 years. When he met me, the first time he came and ate dinner with us, he noticed that we sit around the table. We don't eat in the room. We don't eat in the living room. We don't eat every now and again. You know, it might be a Saturday, you might eat a hot dog, but when it's time to eat dinner, my son knows to come in the living room, come to the table. We sit around the dinner table. That was going on before he met me. It wasn't because he met me we was doing it. To the point my husband says, I never sat at the dinner table. We ate wherever. In my house, we eat at the dinner table. Some people might say, oh, that's what white people do. Call it what you want, but we eat at the dinner table. We're not on the phone. We talking to each other. My husband don't really like a lot of talking, but we talk to each other at the dinner table. I be want to know how was school, what's going on. I did it more with my older kids because, you know, it was just us. My younger son, I had to drag it out of him, but thank you. We sit around the dinner table. We got to get back to family. We got to stop allowing social media to dictate our house. And another thing, parents, good morning. Thank you. Another thing, parents. Stop being in the house with your kids and texting them. Get your behind up and have a conversation with them. Because as an English teacher, a lot of our kids don't know how to communicate. They write and they talk the way they text. See, this is the kind of stuff we got to talk about. Instead of talking about Peach McIntyre and Cardi B business, we got to talk about what's at hand. We got to talk about the things that we need to fix. We need to talk about credit scores. We need to talk about hygiene and making sure our kids, girls know that and boys know that. We need to instill in our kids responsibility. We need to instill in our kids getting their credits right, saving money, and quit spending up everything because it looks good for social media. It is time to say, you know what? At a certain time, we're going to talk to each other in the house. I told every parent that followed me, that was watching me before school started, your children should already know. Let me tell you something. Your child should know this before they leave the house every day. First things first, you need to get up every morning and pray over your children. If you believe in the power of prayer, make it your business every morning or however you get your kids to school to say a prayer for them, because you don't know who they encounter. You don't know who some of these teachers is, principals are, admin are, police are, bus drivers are. Pray over your kids, a prayer of protection. That's one. The next thing, your child that's still in school, I don't care if they're in kindergarten, middle school, high school, elementary, middle school, high school. Your child should know if you get a phone call about their dress code, about them being on the phone, about them being out of area, about them being disrespectful, about them not doing their work, just anything that you know that they shouldn't be doing. If you get a phone call that disrupts your day, because now, especially single parents, you already dealing with a lot, and then you get a phone call that your child did something, they should know it's gonna be a misunderstanding. They should know, ooh, when I get home, mama gonna turn me every which way but loose. They should know if I act up outside this house and they have to call my mama. They have to call my daddy. I'm gonna be in trouble. They shouldn't be at the school acting up saying, call my mama. Call my daddy. I don't care, call them. They should know that you get up and go to work to provide for them. And anytime you're not at your job, that you can't make the money. No, 79. I'm a 79.46. You hear me? They should know that. They should not be in the streets acting any type of way, because you know your kids only act a certain type of way with you, and when they're not with you, they act another way. In 2026, get back to loving you. Get back to morals. Get back to setting boundaries. Get back to loving God, accepting God. Get back to loving the good and the bad. Get back to looking at you in the mirror, telling yourself, this ain't me that's in your house gonna look in the mirror, but I did create a journal. And I'm going to keep talking about a journal. Download my journal. The link is in my bio so that you can hold yourself accountable. Some people don't understand how important accountability is. Hold you accountable. Hold you accountable. Listen, this generation of kids is different. And you know why they do that? Because a lot of parents got these kids thinking that they gonna run the classrooms. Do I have any educators on here? I got any educators on here? I don't know if I do, but I'm finna speak for educators. You understand me? I don't care what part of a school you deal with. I don't care. What you a bus driver, bus attendant, paraprofessional, you an inclusion teacher, you an admin, a principal. I don't care what you do. You work in the cafeteria, bus attendant, whatever you do to make up a school, I'm finna speak for us. I want to make this public service announcement so that it can be heard and ring across the board. Some of y'all parents that don't work in the school, y'all be thinking we ain't from the hood. And I say that respectfully. Some of y'all think y'all kids gonna come and run our classrooms or run the school, period, because they run your house. We not built like y'all think we built. They don't run our classrooms. They don't run us. When they run into the brick wall, now you mad because they run your house. They're allowed to tell you what they gonna do and what they not gonna do, but they can't do that in our classrooms. They come home or call you, Mom, she said this, Mom, she did this, but you ain't been to the school now time since the beginning of the school year. Going back, when we go back to school in January, we get ready to go into a whole new semester. And we ain't seen you since the first week of school, but yet now your child can call you and tell you that somebody at the school did something or said something to them. When you know what type of child you got, you shouldn't even part your lips. Some of y'all think that y'all child gonna run up into our chest. But because we're professionals, but the government say they're gonna snatch that away, but yet we professionals, and y'all think we're gonna be like this. Okay, Bobby, you having a bad day. Bobby, raise up. Get your stuff and go on down to the ISS. I ain't even got to deal with Bobby. Because Bobby ain't disrespecting me on nail day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. You understand me? Don't think that your child coming in there and I'm in a corner what y'all see on TV or what y'all see on social media. Ain't nobody whooping my behind. Ain't nobody gonna say too much to me, because that's why y'all come on up here, get Susie, and Susie need to go. I'm just saying, and I speak for education across the board. Quit thinking your child going into a classroom where they run the class and the teacher's scared and she's sitting there, I'm so scared. You a child. Sit down somewhere. And if you bigger than me, because I'm small, and if you bigger than me, I'm calling the deputies to come and remove you. Because you still not going to put no fear in me. Because once we allow one child to think that they control the class, the whole class feel like they can. That ain't happening. When the kids see me coming down the hall, I don't even have to teach them. You understand me? They see me coming, they know to fix their shirt. If they shirt up here, baby, they go to fixing it, because, baby, now you in dress code. I don't care if you was in building 6. There are kids that come out to walk around. They see me in the hall, baby, they gonna hurry up and turn around, because now I'm calling them. Why are you here? Where's your pass? Where's your badge? What building are you in? And why are you in this building when you should be in that building? Oh, the kids already know. That's Miss Pray. Mind you, I'm live and I know kids watch me, and I do things in a mannerable position because I know I'm being watched. I don't do anything to have the kids thinking that they're going to disrespect me, even though I do my lives. You understand me? They already know I respect me and I respect them. So they don't think, oh, this is my friend. They know not to play with me. I'm very lovable. But what you not going to do, I don't play with my own kids, and you not going to disrespect me. You understand me? But see, what the problem is with parents think, oh, I can let my child do whatever they want to. You understand me? They feel like, oh, my child ain't did nothing wrong. My child only act up when they come to school. And this is one of the pet peeves, is a pet peeve of mine. When a child that look like me think a teacher that don't look like me don't like them because they not their color. That is not true. I'm not saying it's 100 across the board, but just because a teacher don't look like you doesn't mean that teacher don't like your child. It don't be no power struggle. Because when I feel like it's going to be a power struggle, they remove. I don't do that. Like, man, we're not doing this. Some teachers don't know how to control their class, and some teachers do. My point, that's besides the point. My point is, parents got to stop assuming that their child run anything when there are children. They're children. They're your children, and you love your parents love their children, but you got to start teaching them that if you disrespect an adult, there's consequences. Quit making your child feel like they equal because they can speak their mind at their house. No, you don't get to do that. You can tell me what's the problem. And one thing I tell the kids, you got to give respect in order to get respect. If I disrespect a child, of course they're going to disrespect me. You feel what I'm saying? But when children think that they can disrespect you, it's over. My point of saying all that, we got to get back. We have to get back to being adults and let children be children. Too many kids are growing up too fast and they doing things way too early because one thing, social media has opened up a can of worms that we cannot put back. Certain things that we saw, we waited till we got older. Kids see things like that. It's too much access at one time. That part right there. Sometimes school will be the only structure that they have. Yes. And somebody looking at me and probably say the kids probably scared of her, don't like her, and it's far from the truth. These kids love me, and I be like, y'all like me? I think just yell at y'all. But they be asking, Miss, why you wasn't here today? Where you been? Stuff like that. Quit thinking that your child wants you to be soft. No, they actually like structure. I'm serious. You can be your child friend to a certain extent. You the adult. Say she learned in their parenting class. My point of saying everything I said this morning. Can I get somebody to buy me this well or whatever? Could I get somebody to get me this well, get me this Galaxy something? Come on, y'all. Support y'all live hosts. I already told y'all I'm going to ask to support the live hosts now. That part, I see people agreeing that kids want structure. Some parents feel like, oh no, they up here. Brittany, you see this one up here? It's a whale or a dog? It's a whale in my gift gallery. Some kids need to know that they are loved. You got to get back to loving you. Oh, she say I'm banned. Listen, and what I need, come on, y'all, but listen, I said all that to say this. In 2026 is personal. We got to get back to loving us. We got to get back, and listen, this is for the women. I know we don't like saying that we are the ones that keep the family together, but ladies, we are. When you running on empty, you can't even be the best version of yourself. When you running on empty, when you don't get what you need, when you don't get time for yourself, that part. If you don't spend time with you, you can't be a good parent. When you full, especially when you're a single parent, I tip my hat off to single parents. And if you ain't never been a single parent, I don't want to hear you saying nothing to single parents. I've been a single parent. Excuse me. That's a different type of job. It's heavier. But you still need time for you. Stop just being a parent because your kids grow up. Your kids grow up. Your kids grow up. You understand me? Your kids grow up. Your kids need you more than you know. But you can't be that version of you if you running on empty. When you're not saving money, when you're not trying to make sure that their well-being is taken care of in the future, if something was to happen to you, this is what I'm talking about. You can't even be good to your husband because you running on empty. You ain't got what you need. You ain't getting what you need because you ain't made it personal. It's personal. As a man, you can't even be a real man because you so full and you ain't make it personal. It is okay to make certain things personal. It's okay to spend time with you. Sometimes sit in the garage, sit in the back. Sometimes take a ride by yourself to clear your mind, to detox, to, woosah. Oh, I didn't even know we had that many taps. You have to stop sometimes. And that's why I'm here to pour into you. It may be hard. It may make you uncomfortable. It may make you feel like, oh, she attacking me. I am a trans girl. And if I was a trans girl, I wouldn't have no problem with that, but I'm not. Get off my live. Listen, I want you to know, I do this because I love you. I do attack. I come so strong, step on toes, hurt feelings. Have somebody probably in tears right now. Trust me. Somebody probably in tears saying, dang, she done got on here and walked me like a dog this morning. Now I got to get up and do better for myself. I'm telling you. Either you're going to learn from me or you're going to sit back and cry because you know I'm talking to you when I'm not personally talking to you because I don't know you enough to say I'm pointing at you. I'm just talking in general, but if the shoe fit, wear it. If the shoe fit, lace it up and wear it. And this is what I do. And if you like how I get down on my platform, make sure you are following me. Make sure you are subscribing to me on YouTube @ Pretty Brown. Thank you. Pretty Brown 43. I don't care what people say, child. That's why I just block them and keep going. Make sure you are subscribing to your girl @ Pretty Brown 43 on YouTube. That part. Thank you. I'm the one of the realest live hosts you're gonna come across. Listen, I be talking so much. I should have more taps. I should have more gifts, but I get on here to talk to people so I can pour back. I get my rewards later, and then you know why I stop and say, y'all support me. That's why I do it, but I know I got to do that in order to keep going. That's the only way that I'm going to keep being able to get on live and have access to certain things. But your girl got to get ready to go to church. So, with that being said, I want you to know that I love you. But before we go, we're going to pray. Thank you to everybody that tapped the screen, shared the screen, gave me a gift, didn't give me a gift. Everybody that engaged, everybody that subscribed. Thank you to everybody that purchased a journal, because I can see when you purchase a journal because it comes on my thing. Thank you, thank you, thank you to those that purchased a journal. That lets me know that you are serious about your growth and you ready to pour back into you. The journal is $8. You spend $8 in Starbucks. You spend $8 in Dunkin'. You spend $8 in Dollar Tree. But if you're serious, the link is in the bio. If you want to purchase the book, if you have not purchased the book, thank you to those that are already prepared for the new year. But listen, let's get ready to pray. Repent about my sins, Lord Jesus. I come to you humble. Thanking you in advance for choosing me to be the person you chose to speak to your people. Lord, cover me from the top of my head to the sole of my feet. I plead the blood of Jesus over me, my husband, my son. Lord Jesus, I cancel any following spirits, any monitoring spirits, any jumping spirits, anything not sent by you. Lord, close the mouths of the enemy, close the ears of the prince of the air. Plead the blood of Jesus over everybody that came through my life, even if they did not stay. Lord Jesus, protect their goings and their comings. Lord, I want you to open every door that needs to be open and close every door that needs to be closed. Lord, if anybody's sick on my life, heal them from the inside out. Anybody weak on my life, I'm asking that you heal them. If anybody's sick, heal them from the inside out, because you said by your stripes we are healed. Anybody weak, Lord Jesus, make them strong, because you said when we are weak, you are strong. Lord, let everybody on my life become the lender and not the borrower, become first and not the last, become the head and not the tail. Lord, go back 46 generations, uproot anything that's not sent by you, anything that's trying to seep through the pores, anything that's coming from the underworld, anything that's coming from our ancestors. We cancel it, burn it up, send it to the pits of hell for which it came. Lord, let this new next year, this new season in our life be one that we won't forgive. Give us strength for the journey, the strength that when we go through the good and the bad, we can keep going and keep believing in you. Lord, you said when we humble ourselves and lean on you and lean on not our own understanding, that you will step right in and do what only you can do. Lord, some days that we do get confused and it be so much going on. There's somebody on my life that's sitting in the dark. Lord, let them know that you got them. You ain't forgot about them. It's somebody praying and asking for certain things, but you know the day, the hour, and the time that you gonna come right through. Let them know that you ain't forgot about them. I know that you chose me to be that vessel, and they know you haven't forgotten about them. Lord, not coming to you wondering what you're gonna do. Thank you in advance for what you're about to do. In your son Jesus' name, amen. Listen, until the next time, I want you to know I love you, and it ain't nothing you can do about it. Gotta get ready for church.